Well, now that the flames have been tamed, communities that have been brutally affected remain in shock, aware about the importance of finding a path forward, but unable to come to terms with the loss of lives and livelihoods. Our Song Yoo-jin files this report.
Fires move fast, but the scars they leave behind run deep. In South Korea's Gyeongsangbuk-do province, wildfires tore through entire communities, leaving heartbreak, destruction, and a long road to recovery. This is all that's left of the Seokbo-myeon neighborhood in the province's Yeongyang-gun County. So this is one of the regions that have been hit hardest by the wildfires that have been raging here in South Korea. And you can see the impact right here. So if you look at this building, you can see smoke still billowing from the roof, although there are no flames. And if you come over here, there's also this car that seems to have been completely burned down by the wildfire that hit this region. But it's not just here, because if you look over there, there are also trees that have been completely bare. Local residents here tell me that this area has been hit by a wildfire from a couple of days ago. And you can also see the impact right over there, because what seems to have been a building is now completely gone. 7 people from Seokbo-myeon died trying to escape the flames. Every single fatality in the county came from here. Lee Sang-hak is the head of one of the villages of Seokbo-myeon.
I had just gotten off work when I saw smoke everywhere on my way home. Something felt off. We could barely see a thing. And then, in just 5 seconds, it started raining fire. I rushed to spray water and told my daughter to get out of the house. There were some old ladies still inside. One couldn't walk, so I carried her out and got her into the car. My ribs are in bad shape now, but at the time, I didn't even feel them. No one in our village died, thankfully, but everything was burned.
The community is still in shock. Neighbors are checking in on one another, some discovering only now just how much they've lost.
그래. 아이고, 피해가 왜 없겠어, 이 사람아. 자네 집도 다 탔다.
그래. 우리 집 다 탔는 건 알고.
그래. 우리 집도 다 타고.
왜요? 그 상무실은?
상무실도 저기 내 집 빼고 다 탔어.
왜요?
우리 집도 다 탔지.
아이고.
지금도 연기가 나는데 뭐.
Their homes weren't the only things destroyed. Their farms, their tools, their way of life, all gone.
What am I supposed to do now? I don't even have a single farming tool left. If I found the person who caused this fire, I'd want to tear them apart.
It felt like helicopters were dropping fireballs because I could see fires here and then there, so I escaped in my car. I'm 72 and I've been living here since I was 8. I've never seen a fire like this in my lifetime.
Park Sun-ok has been running her magnolia berry farm for 2 decades. She's thankful that she's alive, but this question lingers in her mind. What's she going to do now?
I put everything into 2 warehouses, both worth about 80 million won. Now they're gone. My heart is still pounding. There's no electricity, no water, and nothing to eat. Our magnolia berries? Completely burned.
Relief supplies are arriving. Food, water, and clothes. In neighboring Andong, thousands have evacuated to shelters like this city gymnasium.
I was a farmer. Now, I have nothing but my pension. We grew apples and magnolia berries. All of it burned. Everything's gone.
I never imagined something like this could happen to me. Only on TV, never here.
This disaster shelter offers tents, meals, bedding, and counseling for those overwhelmed by the loss.
We're providing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, mental health support through counseling for residents who are feeling anxious and disoriented after losing their homes so suddenly.
And it's not just emotional wounds. Healing here means caring for both the mind and the body.
We're seeing a lot of respiratory symptoms, coughing, runny nose, phlegm, and headaches, as many here were exposed to smoke.
Once vital signs are checked,
머리 아프시니까 약은 좀 드릴게요. 어제랑 똑같은 걸로. 근데 지금 혈압도 높으시고 혈당도 높으셔가지고 이따 검사를 좀 해보셔야 될 것 같아요.
Those in need of further care are guided to nearby hospitals for more specialized treatment. Relief services like these offer a critical lifeline, but they're temporary. But rebuilding an entire life from scratch takes time. The government has promised to go all out in support.
The government will do its utmost to provide emergency relief and all necessary administrative and financial support to help them return to their daily lives as quickly as possible.
The voices of these people who lived through what can only be described as apocalyptic, need to be heard now more than ever.
다른도 안 받아. 김만 어떻게 해주면. 아이고, 살다가 80평사 처음이시다. 나라에서 도와줘야 되지. 우리 힘으로는 될 수가 없어요. 뭐 맨몸으로 나왔는데 뭐.
From the ashes of Gyeongsangbuk-do province, a community fights to hold on to memories, to hope, and to each other. 송유진, 아리랑뉴스, 안동.